So we said goodbye to my mum and dad the other day, and it's been really nice. We had some really nice sailing together, some nice projects, and some pretty hardcore chilling time, just relaxing in this bay of Porto Column. There was a lot of strong winds, so a lot of the time we were just on anchor watch. Today we're ready to move on up the coast to the northeastern tip, pretty much, or to the northern tip. It should be a nice sail. We've got the wind behind us and we'll just be jibing up. Now, after Nadiana's performance previously, I can relax, let her do all the sailing. We look forward to these sails, super calm and really nice. So we're going to visit the fuel pontoon first. Hopefully we can fill up our water. I think it might cost us a small amount, but it's cheaper than going to a marina. So we'll get some fuel. We're just topping up the tanks, just keeping them topped up. We don't really need it. And top up our water. Then we don't need to go to a marina for another 3 weeks. Cool. Alright, let's hope for a good one. You ready, boy? So the wind's coming from that way. We're going out and then across. Perfect weather for a nice drama-free, relaxing, semi-downwind, hopefully, sail. The wind is perfect. Getting out of the way of these little headlands here. Nadiana at the helm. I am now the sail bitch. Never should have given her that power. That's your little treat for coming on a sail. So it's turned into one of those really slow sails. We're looking at between 2 and 3 knots. So 5 hours in, and we're about 3/4 of the way to our destination. But not sure whether to just pull into the land and wait for better wind tomorrow, or to keep going at this very slow pace. Not really sure. It's very relaxing. Not much shade though, because with the biminis it's not really easy to have sails out, just because of the way they are, so they're kind of not that good. But lovely scenery, lovely blue sea, can't complain. So we've decided to continue at this snail's pace. 2 knots.
Snail always win the race.
Yeah, a snail always carries his home on his back.
Yeah. That's why we're slow.
Yeah, exactly. Lugging around our own everything. I hope I don't live to regret this decision. It's not that far. It's another 10 miles.
7 only.
7 to the headland. Yeah. Maybe the wind will pick up.
Yeah. We would do a wind dance.
Sometimes these things happen out of nowhere.
Yeah. Like a little, what type of breeze is it at night?
A cheeky
sea breeze.
Cheeky land breeze.
Land breeze blows out.
An offshore breeze. That's another thing as well. Onshore breeze versus offshore breeze. Offshore sailing means you're sailing way offshore. But an offshore breeze means it's coming off the shore, which confuses me.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely already confused.
Yeah, I usually just say and think, oh, the wind is coming off the land, the wind is coming off the sea.
Yeah.
So, doesn't matter what you call it, it is what it is.
Offshore.
Offshore.
I think there's a good way to remember. Off, like don't think about offshore, it's like OFF. But it's OF, off the shore.
Offshore.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done, you young cowgirl.
2 knots.
Got a bee on the camera.
Whoa.
Go on.
It wants to press
Come on.
the record button.
Let him see you.
He's shy. Wow. Oh, another one.
There's always bees offshore. Offshore. Coastal cruising. My granny drives faster than this. And that is saying something, isn't it, Granny? Looks like the wind's filled in from behind, just like it does from time to time. Usually at this time it slows down, but it's picked up just about right. I reckon we're making 2.8 knots. No, don't do that to me, boy. That is not appropriate. No.
That's very bad.
"20 miles, 9 hours so far. It's going to be 10 hours by the time we get into the Anchorage, which is just around that little headland, which puts our average speed at about 2.3 knots, which is slow, but we made it. Tomorrow we're going to sail further on to a place called Alcudia, which reminds me of the Phil Collins song Susudia. Anyway, almost there, almost there, almost there. So the water here is really clear. It's a nice little bay, but we're going to move on pretty much just after waking up. Because the wind, we've got a small window and we're going to Alcudia. Hopefully we can get a bit more speed up today. But yeah, this place is crazy. It's full of Germans. When you go to a shop, they speak to you in German. It's unbelievable. Very interesting.
We are leaving the bay. Oh, I don't even know the name of the bay. Now we're going at 3.8 knots, and before we were going for 5 knots, and now we're heading to Alcudia.
So these sea breeze conditions are just ideal because the wind picks up so quickly. There's no real chance for any large swell to develop. So the sea's relatively flat, but obviously the downside to that is they pick up really quickly, but they also die down in a few hours. So we're heading right out. You can actually see Menorca in the distance, but we're not going there just yet. We're heading right out, so then hopefully we can get a favourable tack all the way into Alcudia Bay. Yeah, we're getting at really nice speed, 6-7 knots, sailing incredibly flat. It's really nice. That's not good.
Successful jabbing. Very successful. We're heading straight to destination and going 6 knots. Hey.
We are absolutely steaming, but that jib is looking not very good. Two, three, four. so we've arrived at our destination. As you can see, we were driving with that really nice wind. Came in here, started coming in here, wind dropped down, so we jibed up, jibed down, and then we were hit with a miracle wind coming from here, and we came in really quickly. We really started to slow down around here. That's why our average speed is only 4.2 knots, but apart from a slow patch here and there, we were above 5 knots all the time. And a top speed of 7.1 knots. So, yeah, 5 hours we did 22 miles. As the crow flies, it was actually 18 miles, but we chose to cover more ground at faster speeds. So, yeah, 5 hours, 18 miles, 4.2 knots.
Wow, Nadiana's doing the sail covers.
Why do you say that? Like it's like such a rare occasion where I'm the one who always do this.
Are you joking me? Are you kidding me?
Are you joking?
Are you joking me?
Are you joking?
Actually joking me?
Who cares?
I care.
Minky knows who take care of her. That's all that matters.
So we're here in Alcudia. Apparently a bit touristy. We don't mind. They'll probably have a KFC. Our uncultured selves will probably, maybe, get a KFC. Hey, Yoshi. If I'm not there, he will maybe bark once. Now he doesn't bark at windsurfers, supboarders. Yeah, we'll explore the town a little bit later. But for now, I am going to have a cup of tea. Are you sure you're alright doing that, Nadiana? I don't mind helping you, you know.
Well, action is worth more than words, so you can go do it.
No, if you do it all the time and you're so used to it, you crack on, love, you crack on. Classic Chinese Asian stay in the shade.
Asian lady.
You see them on holiday with umbrellas on the beach.
That is even under exaggerating. Umbrella on the beach is normal. Look, umbrella on the beach everywhere. However, even umbrellas in a cloudy day.
Even a cloudy day.
Yeah, that's why all the Chinese people, ladies don't like sun. It's because it's not good for the skin, not because any other reasons. Well, I guess also in Asia, like being white is kind of aesthetically pretty. But I don't think now it is the case. It's nonsense, but it's in people's idea. It's like why does people put fake tan in England? Because like being tan is like aesthetically pretty. I don't know. So that's just what it is. Everyone just wants whatever they don't have.
Exactly.
That's just human nature.
Well done, Yoshi. Good one. Welcome to Alcudia. Alcudia coming from the Arabic Alcudia, meaning on the hill. And I just knew that. Didn't even need to check Wikipedia. It's been inhabited since 123 BC. No. It was taken over by the Romans and the Greeks in 123 BC, but before that it's been inhabited since the Bronze Age actually. Knew that as well.
And the reason I'm carrying Yoshi is because there is a sign on the floor that says no dog on a leash walking.
That is the meerkat.
If I put you down, you die, Yoshi. Hey, you're on my boat, man. You better don't poop.
A beautiful bird, the cormorant. A fisher of the sea, highly adapted behind my swimming shorts. Welcome, Voyager. So he's young and brave. Ah, he's like hopping over the ropes. Clumsy on land, yet at home in the water. Is she looking for an opening?
Might be a him.
Could be a he. He tries to enter
to the sound of Chiquitita by ABBA. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Welcome aboard. Oh no. Oh. Just leave it, Yoshi, it's not worth it. It's part of the family now. No. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh, Yoshi.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You've been so unwelcoming.
He did well to get off the dinghy. It's a really weird anchorage. There's a lot of foul ground and you've got boats which look like they've been anchored and moored for years and years. You've got two catamarans which look abandoned over there. And also, underneath the surface, which is just plain dangerous, I can see there's a mooring buoy. So I thought that our boat would rest over there more when the wind blows, and the wind's blown in. So I'm a bit worried that the chain is wrapped around that mooring buoy that's stuck down there. So I'm gonna go and check it out. The good thing is it's so shallow, so if it's fouled, it'll be easy enough to retrieve, hopefully. But yeah, there's something fishy going on there for sure. We'll go and have a look. So it was wrapped around about 3 or 4 times, but it was really easy, surprisingly easy to get it off. I just had to move the whole underwater mooring buoy rope thing, sea creature, whatever the hell it was. Had to move that around the chain 3 or 4 times, and then it came loose. And then the wind's since picked up, so I'm keeping an eye on the boat a little bit, because that holding around the anchor, I don't know if you've noticed it, it's a bit bobbly and mucky and a bit weird. So, keeping an eye on things as well.
And there is a boat without a mast in
There
the
is.
Anchorage.
There is a boat without a mast in the anchorage.
Which
Very
we're
shocking.
gonna go.
We've been pretty lame in this anchorage and not done much, waiting for packages to arrive and taking it very, very easily. However, there is quite a strong Mistral again, or Mistral and Tramontana coming in, so we're going to move anchor so that we're away from that hazard under the water. We don't want to be getting tangled around that in heavy wind, so we should be sheltered. It looks like the wind's coming in, but I think we're pretty sheltered in this anchorage. There's a marina just over there with a pontoon that kind of sticks out, and because it's quite shallow, hopefully that swell from the Mistral and Tramontana in Spain and France won't come into here. When you look at a map, it looks exposed, but fingers crossed it won't be, but we'll find out. Yeah, so we're just gonna up anchor and move in the anchorage.
Something weird just happened with our anchor windlass battery.
Well, it's just very, very slow. Maybe just try it now, see if, because it was fast when I did it.
And then it became slow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's even slower now. It's like a 乌龟的速度，龟速 turtle speed.
I've just tightened the connection. You can try it again, see if that works.
Okay. Ah, yes. Yes, well done. Okay, start engine.
I've tied an old fender to that hazard, because that's just a hazard waiting to happen. As an old one, don't really care about it. And we're going to be careful. The anchor, I think, is just here.
It's a very calm anchorage, generally, apart from some people who drive really quickly which creates a bit of swell, which makes the boats rock, as you've seen. And there's a really weird little red boat which has been demasted, which we're going to check out. Also, I need to get some engine oil too, so we're going to go check out just the regular car place for that. They've got a Chandler's here, but
it may be very expensive.
Overpriced.
But it'd be interesting to have a look.
Oh,
we
yeah.
can always like scout it out for everyone who might be in Mallorca one day.
Exactly, it's difficult on these islands. They're pretty big islands, but still getting good stuff for a good price, not easy. I want mineral oil because it's a classic engine, so I'm going to try and get some of that. If not, then we'll have to make do with some sort of semi-synthetic. But
what's mineral?
it's like raw, it's not being synthesized, it's original, it's
can
crude.
you just use vegetable oil then?
You can actually run as using vegetable oil as a fuel with this engine. It's possible. It's not good for it, but it will. It will fire with vegetable oil.
Nice.
Crazy that, isn't it?
Yeah.
When we're in an anchorage for a long time, we get the engine on the dinghy. And this is our 6 horsepower Mercury? I don't know what it is. Anyway.
It's called Murky.
Murky. That's Murky. This is Pinky. And this is Minky. And if you watched the videos ages ago, you'll know Yoshi was an absolute nightmare, so we just never used to use it. And we have our little garden squirter, so he knows that's there. He kind of wants to bite the engine. You'll see it in a second. But he doesn't bark, and he just rides. He just takes a ride. So that we just keep that there every time we go. Every time we go to the shore, we always have that there.
Show him the weapon is there.
Just give him a little point in the face. All right, let's check out this little wreck boat thing.
Let's go.
Madame. Good boy. Ah.
Good boy, Yoshi.
It's a shame, it's someone's boat, so you don't want to be too disrespectful and climb aboard, but it's funny, it's a really thickly laid fiberglass hull, maybe fiberglass over wood, but it's been dismasted and it's looking very rough. But there are some bits on it, there's still a windlass, so if there were any salvages, I don't know what the status of the boat is. It's got a beta engine in it. But it's a beautiful boat, it's just a shame that it's just been destroyed. I presume it's some old guy's boat and he's just left it and the wind has taken its toll. Hey, the wire rigging is not in such a bad condition. Hey! What's he doing, this lad?
He just doesn't want to miss out on anything at all.
It's a good shop, they've got everything in it. Doesn't look like too swanky.
I'll babysit.
They did have oil, 15W40. I actually want 2050. I want mineral, but it's so difficult. It never says whether it's synthetic or mineral. One of them says that it has additives, which I don't know. Anyway, we'll check out the car place and we'll go to the old town and see if they have anything there.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Mark went into the shop to ask, and they said you can find it in a fuel station. And then we were like, how did we never thought about it before?
Aha! Mineral grade, 32 euros. It was 38 at the marine shop for not mineral grade. If you're sick of us always going on about saving the odd euro here and the odd euro there, we're very sorry.
We're testing out our fastest speed on Nomadic on our little dinghy. And Yoshi is enjoying the ride. 7.2, 6.1. Yoshi's trying to hunt Mark. Now he's in position. Yoshi, that's 25 euro.
Don't worry, we don't do that all the time in the Anchorages. We hate people who do that in Anchorage, but it's such a tiny little wake from it. But I just wanted to see how fast we got to go.
What's the fastest speed?
12.5.
Whoa.
But it feels a lot faster.
So how come if I'm in it, it's so much slower?
Because it doesn't plane properly. So if we pumped it up, it would go a lot faster, but we don't like having it too pumped up because.
Wow, that's fun.
So it doesn't explode. Let's go. No. No, 6. I've never been this close to a cormorant before. It's almost like meeting a celebrity. These baby cormorants, do you like this close up? These baby cormorants are very, very brave indeed. Brave or stupid. He's looking right at me. Look at him looking in. Yeah. Wow. When I was a kid, I was subscribed to the RSPB birdwatching magazine by my granddad, so I'm a little bit obsessed with birds and fish. What a fantastic experience. Oh, he's falling asleep now. No. Every night we get to enjoy the entertainment from the nearby hotel. Last night it was Tina Turner. They've got ABBA impersonators. Tonight, a bit of Elvis and obviously Simon and Garfunkel now. Yeah, so about that motor on our port side, it's still tapping away. I've been down to check it and the cutlass bearing's fine. A lot of people said, oh, it's the props moving, but the props have always moved, so it's not the props moving. So I need to check if the shaft's bent or not, so I'll check on that in next week's episode. I also need to get that oil put in, and also we'd like to apologise for the little black speck. It was a little bit of crap on the camera sensor, so yeah, I can imagine there's probably been hundreds of you trying to scratch your screen to get that off, so sorry about that. We'd like to ask as well if there's anyone in Menorca that has a shipping address, because we're really struggling to get packages. That's why we've been in this Anchorage for a while, because we wanted to get something posted and it's just not come through. So we're looking for anyone who's in Menorca who has an address. If you can email us at thewildlingsofficial@gmail.com, that'd be massively appreciated, and we could hopefully come and pick it up. Yeah, hopefully there's someone watching that can help us with that, or if anyone has any ideas on where to get things delivered to. Thanks so much for watching. We appreciate every single click on the video. We appreciate every single comment as well. So if you got this far, consider liking, sending us a comment and subscribing, and also you can consider going to our Coffee and PayPal, like all these lovely people who have helped us well in the last week, and all you guys as well who's
helped us in the past. Thank you so much. That light is getting bright. Anyway, see you next week. Peace and love. Peace and love.